was going so well, wasn't it? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm back hosting solo today with our surprise watch along for the Aston Villa versus Arsenal away at Meadow Park. I'm going to try and be as neutral as possible, but for those who usually watch podcasts, you will know I am an Aston Villa fan. So I do promise to give you the most neutral take. However, who knows? Who knows what will happen? Sean, we always run slightly late, only a couple of minutes, but technical difficulties they're gone, they're ironed out, and we are back. So, because I am by myself this afternoon, we do have some friends that are going to be popping in at half time because they're at the matches. They are live on the ground. So at half time we will be hearing from some of our friends, hopefully, signal permitting. But that's why I need you lovely viewers, need you in the chat to keep us chatting, keep us updated, and share your thoughts as well from the FA Cup fourth round so far. Because, of course, we have 12 fixtures, I believe, today. Started on Thursday night with West Brom versus Everton. Sadly, West Brom did lose. Everton won quite comfortably 5-0. And then we had Newcastle West Ham. Again, West Ham beating the WSL2 side quite comfortably. As someone who is from Sunderland originally, I approved. I approved of that one. So we had two yesterday as well. Sunderland, unfortunately, losing 1-0 to London City yesterday, but they put up a really good performance. And if you are a regular WSL2 viewer, you will know Sunderland's performances have been a bit hit and miss recently. So just 1-0 to London City was a very, very good result. We also had Chelsea Crystal Palace yesterday as well. And Chelsea doing what they do best, dominating and winning again 5-0. Over Crystal Palace. But this is what the FA Cup is all about. Hopefully we'll see some upsets. However, looking at the results today, it doesn't look like there will be any FA Cup magic, unfortunately. Now, while we're waiting, we've still got about 5-6 minutes until kickoff. So let's go through the results from earlier today. So the first game today was Spurs versus Leicester. Spurs did win that 3-0 quite comfortably. Man City, Bournemouth. City are currently 4-0 up at half time. Put it in the chat as well. What did you think about the whole situation with Bournemouth not being able to play at their main stadium? Is it fair that they had to go all the way to Tottenham, which, if you know your geography, is pretty much Bournemouth to Southampton? So it's quite a way away. So I was hoping Bournemouth could do it, but City are on such good form at the moment. We've also had Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. That is into 11 minutes of first half stoppage time, which is absolutely mad. Brighton only 1-0 up, so Forest really showing their strength in defence. We've also got two of the lowest ranked sides left in the competition, Chatham Town versus York City. I do have a soft spot for York City because their nickname is the Minster Bells, which I just think is really, really clever. But Chatham are 3-0 up at half time. We've also got, it's a draw with Ipswich Town and Sheffield 1-1. Liverpool are away to London Bees. They lead 3-0 at half time. Man United versus Burnley. Our Chloe, who's on the pod, she is there. She's going to try and message us at full time because that kicked off slightly earlier to get her thoughts. But yeah, United are 3-0 up at the moment. Oxford United and Middlesbrough, another North East town represented, still goalless at half time in that game. And it's Southampton 1, Bristol City 0, so still all to play for at half-time there. And, of course, we have 3 games kicking off at 2 o'clock. The first one, the only one televised today, properly, technically, the Spurs one was televised, but you know what I mean. This one here live on Channel 4. So we've got Arsenal versus Aston Villa. The teams are just coming out now. We've also got Charlton versus Swindon, which again, if you know our lovely Graham from the chat, he's at that game and he's going to be keeping us updated. And we've got Hull City versus Birmingham City. Now, that was actually the game I was meant to be at today. But again, if you are a regular viewer of the pod, you will know I have a 1-year-old and tantrums galore this morning, so it didn't feel right to leave and leave my poor wife alone with her. So we're here, but surprise watch along. Thank you so much for joining us. We know we didn't give you that much notice, so thank you again. And we've got our lovely Sam as well. And hopefully, it is a lovely Sunday surprise. So hopefully, we'll get everyone together and we'll just enjoy this afternoon of women's football. Sean, thank you so much as well. Glasgow City are 2-0 up away at Partick Thistle in the Scottish Women's Premier League as well at half time. Thank you, Sean. Yes, if you are watching any other games and you want to pop those results in the chat, please do, and we'll get them up on the screen. Yes, and if you want to share this with more people, get like, follow, subscribe, repost, all of those things that you're sick of media people telling you all about. Please do that. We've got a Chris in the chat. Member for 9 months, Chris. That's incredible. Shout out to you. Yes, surprise stream this afternoon. Thank you so much. So teams were coming out. We've just had the team sheet, so why don't we go through them? So for Arsenal, I do have my other screen over here, by the way. So if you see me looking off into the distance, it's to get that information. So Arsenal, they have got Borwaite in goal. They've got Fox, Wubbenmoy, Catley, and McCabe in their back line. They've got Little and Caldense in front of them, with Mead, Russo, and Smith, with Blackstenius up top. And we know, if anything, Stina Blackstenius, she can score goals when she wants. We do know that one. Right, on to Villa then. A big miss for Villa. Rachel Daly. She is not well today, so she is not in the squad. So we've got Ellie Roebuck in goal. Fantastic to see her back. We've got Moritz, Patton and Parker in defence. We've got Vilms, Staniforth making her return to the starting lineup, of course, for a very long time. She had a couple of minutes in the last league game. I think it was about 3. So fantastic to have her back. Staniforth, Mary Taylor and Rachel Maltby. Again, fantastic youngster. If you don't know her name yet, you will soon. Missy Buckhan's in front of them, and then Hijikata and Hansen as a 2 up top. Message there from Bryony about wanting to watch the game in Australia. It's on Channel 4 here in the UK, so I'm not too sure. If you've got a VPN, it might be the best way to do that. But I'm not too sure where it's streamed in other countries, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But yes, please keep listening to us, Bryony, as well. Hopefully I do a good enough job with the live reaction and commentary. But again, this is what the chat is for, so we can all chat to each other. But it looks like kickoff momentarily. So let's see what happens. So Arsenal get us underway. And I assume, the last time these two met, if we all remember the end of last season, just before the Champions League, that Villa win was incredible. But of course, two completely different sides to those teams who met. And I'm predicting, even as a Villa fan, but again, remaining neutral, I think Arsenal are going to want to dominate. They're going to want to be aggressive on the ball. But Villa's defence, as we've seen, is very, very strong and can be aggressive just as well. So let's see. So yeah, Villa need to take their chances because that's something they're not consistent with. And there's been a foul. Is that on McCabe? Yes, by Vilms. Just got a bit too close, took McCabe's legs out from underneath her. I'm going to make my screen bigger so I can see every detail for you and keep describing. But yeah, I think Rachel Daly is going to be a big miss in terms of she always turns up. She always represents. We need her iconic headers. Have always been a way forward for Villa. So yeah, it's a shame to see her on the sidelines. Yes, Sean, you can get a time check. You can indeed. Right, let's all sync then. I'm on 1:37, 1 minute 37. I'm on Channel 4 through their Channel 4 player, so hopefully it's not too far out from the actual live. But yeah, everyone, put your time checks in the chat so we can all keep up with each other. If we had Danny here, again, he would probably be 2 years behind. If you remember from our live watch-alongs from the Euros. Villa trying to play it quite high up. Ball to Lucy Parker, to Kearns. Back to Taylor and back to Patton. But they are in Arsenal's half here, trying to push forward. And passing very quickly as well. So it's always a question whether Villa are going to, how quick are they going to start as well? Because sometimes they take a long time to get into the game. If anyone was watching the Brighton game last week, it took until the second half, or at least 5-10 minutes before that to get into the game. So hopefully it doesn't take that long today, because I think if Arsenal are given that much room, then it's game over. But of course, in the last round, at this point, Villa were drawn against Bristol Rovers, and that was an incredible game. So shout out to Bristol Rovers, who unfortunately didn't get to this point in the competition this season, but fantastic fans, and it was such an incredible game. And it's, again, put in the chat as well, how do you feel about WSL teams facing each other at this point? Because surely it would be great to have chances for teams like Arsenal to go up to York City, for example, and to really mix it up, because we see WSL teams every week. Like, it's boring at this point, isn't it? But yeah, get your thoughts in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Sean's about 10 seconds in front. Right, you're gonna have to let me know, Sean, if there's anything to watch out for. Now there was a little attempt there by Villa, but straight into the feet of Borba. But Hansen was there. So if that's a clue of what to come, then it's going to be a very good match indeed. Just check in on the other games as we're going. Oh, it's 1-0 to Birmingham City already in that whole game. Through Cornet, assisted by Sarri in the 2nd minute. And I know I was watching an Merrick's interview, and she said, how they were going out to win this game. They were going to fight for it. And, they're sitting 2nd in the WSL too. So this will be a game they'll be looking at. No matter how good Hull are in the Northern Premier Division, it will be a game they'll be looking to win. So we'll see, but hopefully Hull do give them a fight for that. It's 21. Paul, our lovely Paul, has just said, "Oh God, there's an emergency watch along. Where's the link?" Paul, I've put the link in the chat. Join us, Paul, if you want. Link is just above. There we go. So we might get a poll. That'll be exciting. Another voice. Another voice on Indeed. So you're not listening to me rambling on for the afternoon. Right, we'll just get back here. There we go. Perfect. And it's an Arsenal corner. 5 minutes. First corner of the game. Here we go. There's also, as well, not just cup matches going on today, but there's county cup matches. I know Lincoln women, I think they're away to Stamford in the Lincolnshire County Cup. I know there's the Liverpool County Cup as well. They're just ones that come to mind. We've also got, through the awful weather as well last couple of weeks, we've got rescheduled games. So there's so much going on, as well as Serie A's back this weekend. Liga F is continuing. Oh, comes in. Oh, they can't make the most of it. Villa do well to clear it again. Beth Mead feels she has been fouled in the box. And she seems quite aggrieved that she was brought down. So I'm like, they tried. I mean, does she come in with her head? Can't get the contact on her. Yeah, Mead and Hansen just coming together in the box. Nothing in that. But Mead felt she came off the worst of the two. Oh, you're still in the USA, Chris. Oh, fantastic. Hope you're having a fantastic time, and thank you for joining us, of course, from America. And the ball comes back in, out to Mead on the wings. Who's she looking for? Fox with the overlap there on the right-hand side. Versus Lucy Parker. It goes out. for an Arsenal throw-in. Let's have a look. And comes back in, and it is cleared. Cleared from the Villa box. I think it was Moritz. Hitchcarter's there to try and get it up the pitch, but it's back. It'll also be interesting as well because if you are a fan of the top teams, you might not realise that much, the commentary bias, if you like. So it'd be interesting to see how conscious or unconsciously biased the commentary is this afternoon, which is why we do things like this as well, to give you alternative perspectives. Because as much as it has been a good start for the Gunners, it's also been not a too bad start for Villa either, for that perspective too. And corner taken short, coming back in, and Smith just can't connect, and he goes flying over the stands. Yeah, a lot of Villa fans. Shout out to the Villa fan club who made the journey this morning, as quite a lot of them went on the coach. But apparently there's a bit of a mix-up, and the players and the fans had to be dropped off in the car park and then walk all the way through, which not the best, is it? But I'm not too sure Meadow Park where you would usually drop off anyway. So if anyone does know, again, put that in the chat. So yeah, so like I said, we might have a poll. You got very excited by the thought of a live watch along. So we shall see. Oh, extra goal, 4-0 up. Oh, goal, ball, not goal. Ball comes across goal. That's what I was going to say. Be a bit more disappointed if it was a goal. So yeah, let's have a look at that again. So Fox out on the right-hand side. Yeah, on the side. Blackstenius runs through, across goal, and Miri is able to deflect, but the ball was aiming for Russo in the box. So a good chance there. Right then, as we said, 4-0 to Manchester. How do you watch? Well, if you're in the UK, it's on Channel 4, free to air. If you're not in the UK, I'm not too sure whether it'll be on a YouTube channel somewhere or a VPN will probably be your best bet. But yes, it is a live watch along in partnership with the Whole 115 Yards and the Absolute Football Podcast. And we wanted to bring you a nice Sunday afternoon of football. But again, obviously we can't stream it for legal reasons. So this is just a watch along, and we're getting you guys to put your thoughts in the chat as well. And we can compare notes as we go through. Let's have a look. Sean, Aberdeen 1-0 up versus Montrose. Thank you, Sean. Through Abby Torbin. Fantastic. That's what I'd like to see. See, and another cup as well through the Scottish Cup. There we go. Morning to Zach. Morning. 8:10 and you're joining us, Zach. Thank you so much for our surprise watch along this afternoon. So have a look. Chesham have just got underway at Dunstable as well. I know Loughborough are playing in their cup, I believe. And Wythenshawe have just scored as well. So it's all going on. See, Chris, this is why we love having you in the chat. Liverpool are now 4-0 up over London Bees. I did say it looked unlikely that would have any cup sets today. And unfortunately, that's still looking likely. So yeah, other games haven't changed yet, but watch this space. I do have a close eye on those scores for us. Let's have a look. Oh, Villa tried to press there, but it was cut out by Fox. They're trying. Trying very much. Look. Speak his name and he will appear. Look who it is. Hello.
It'd be rude not to join for a live watch along, wouldn't it?
It would indeed.
I then went full Simpson on you. There was a live watch along and I wasn't informed. Leave now.
Yeah, we literally, because I was telling everyone when we first came on, I was meant to be going to the Hull Birmingham City game, but then the weather was awful and Tovey was having a tantrum, and I was like, I'll just stay home. I was like, I'll do a watch along. So yeah, we didn't have much notice, so I just put it in the chat. If anyone's free, come and join. And here you are. Aha.
So yeah, trying to pretend that I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form. As you can see,
no, not at all. No.
As you can see by my topic,
No.
by my topical hashtag, I will be objective.
I was going to say, I said, as a Villa fan, and we're the pair of us, we'll be as neutral as possible. However, we do want one team to win more than the other. Sam's a good one, isn't he? Just popping in while in the gym on the treadmill. Superstar. I need to get one of those stand-up desks and a walking pad. I think that would change my life completely. To everyone saying, have we got links? Nearly. Borba had to have a good hand on that one. Anna Patton sending it in from a header, as she does. Lots of people asking for links. So we're on Channel 4, as I mentioned. VPN is probably the best way to do it. Not too sure who's got the rights abroad, but I will look for you because a lot of people have asked. So
you can go for on demand and watch it. I think wherever, if you're on a VPN that says you're in Britain. Of course, we wouldn't advocate that in any way, shape, or form. We are just pointing out that we are just putting that out into the world.
Possible, yes. Yeah. So if someone was looking to do that, a VPN would be your best bet.
Such as Nord or Proton, which I believe are very good VPNs. I can't possibly confirm that.
I've also heard Surfshark.
And Surfshark is useful.
Yes.
And some of them are free and allow you to select the country that you want to represent yourselves from. So if you should
if you should find yourself
in that position, I believe Channel 4's on demand is geo-locked, but
Oh, that was a good idea from Mary Taylor. But the ball just glides past and out for Arsenal through. But there's some good ideas there from Villa.
Obviously, getting war flashbacks, we're going to need to synchronise our clocks. I said clocks because I think I'm slightly ahead of you.
Okay, well, I am on. So we did this. Did study with Sean. I'm on 15:13.
Oh no, I'm about a second ahead of you.
Okay, that's all right then.
I just have to go and lock, and you get a look at Nancy. Who is...
Hey, hi Nancy. Welcome.
Yes, for those of you who may not have seen us before, yes, Nancy appears a lot, so it might get noisy.
So the people telling us to show the game, we can't, unfortunately. We've done a lot of hard work to build the channel up. Last thing we want to do is to get blocked forever due to copyright infringements. But as we said, if you were to come across a VPN, then you're more than welcome to do so. So we'll be giving our commentary. So if you're here to watch the game, unfortunately, that's not going to happen this afternoon. But we've got a lovely community in the chat. We're going to have a good conversation about it.
You can have sort of semi-commentary. I can try and semi-commentary so you can have a weird, radio but on TV. I can sit here and go, Arsenal, just play the ball down the right side. It is going to run out of play. But yeah, so it wouldn't work. It'd confuse people.
Well, we can have when there's a good bit of play, we do it anyway, don't we?
I'm glad we could help Bryony though.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one for you, Bryony, and hopefully it works as well. So keeping our fingers crossed for you. So yes, let's have a check-in on the other scores then. So yes, City are now 5-0 up against Bournemouth. Unfortunately, we have goals from Bunny Shaw. Of course, we have Lauren Hemp, a brace from Laura Coombs, and Viviana Miedmar as well. They've had 19 shots, though. 19 shots, 8 on target. Bournemouth have had the 1. And you know what? Even getting the one in these games against City can be quite hard. So fair play to them. Yeah, so Liverpool still 3-0 up, Man United 4-0. Had goals from My Letitia, Ziggy Atioma, Awujo, and Shula as well getting on the score sheet.
There's Shula's first goal for Man United.
Hey.
So
and starting
start as well.
Straight in and getting the goals, which is what we like to see. But yeah, there's so much football going on today, Paul. It's quite good. We've got people everywhere. I've sent our link to Emma and the Villa fan club, so if they have enough signal, they're going to join us at half time to see what they think. We've also got Graham at the Charlton match. And speaking of Charlton, hey, 1-0. 1-0 to Charlton versus Swindon. Through Geordie Hutton. Of course it was. Of course it was Geordie Hutton. Although Emily Fox is down.
I love how Channel 4 have just gone to the crowd and put captions under Alex Scott and Leah Williamson because they've decided that people are watching who might not know who those people are.
I was going to say the people watching definitely know who the pair of them are, but thank you anyway, Channel 4.
Also, the absolute joy of the person sat next to the pair of them who is desperately trying to pretend she isn't absolutely starstruck and like not looking at them.
Fangirl next to them trying to keep their cool. Although the lady next to Leah is our mum, so there we go.
Well, that'd be why. It's just like, yeah, well, I see her every day, so you know. Don't know who she is. Don't know what you're all excited about.
It's like, yeah, she's all right, isn't she? She's all right. But yeah,
amazing nails.
Amazing nails.
High quality content you get when.
See, we notice the little things. We notice the little things, indeed. Right then, yeah. Hope Emily is okay. I didn't see the incident, but a nose is never a nice one. Chloe Kelly in the stands as well.
Smila Holmberg's warming up, so
she is indeed.
I wonder if this is a precaution.
Yeah, it's not one you want to chance, is it? It
is good to see. It is good to see Arsenal, you know, being so aware of concussions and stuff, though, isn't it? Because she's
very much, yeah. You never want to see someone who's had a bad knock of any sort and then continue to play when it's not necessary. So yeah, we'll see. But hopefully if she's okay to continue, brilliant. If she's not, then that's.
Well, she's walking off and talking. She looks fine. Would guess this is a precautional.
Yeah, good shout.
Smack on the nose.
It's
the FA Cup. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. It's not Champions League final, is it? Yeah, I was just going to say with Holmberg, she really impressed against United, didn't she? Was she on for about 10, 15 minutes? Her speed on the wings was just incredible. So yeah, official then. Emily Fox off, Smilla Holmberg coming on, and hopefully Emily Fox is okay as we said. Yeah, Zach's in there. Emily Fox, another North Carolina Tar Heel. Lots of football players were seen through. Did do a stint for the Tar Heels, so just shows you the pedigree. There we go. There we go, and she enters the pitch.
The Arsenal fans already have a song for Smila Holmberg. I can't quite work out what the words are, but they were definitely singing her name.
I do love how organised the Arsenal supporters are. That they've already got songs ready.
I had a really bad comparison about them, and then went, yeah, no, you can't. They are very organised in the red and white Ashburton Army and all that stuff. Was the Ashburton Army mainly the men's ultras, or do the women kind of have them as well? Arsenal fans, if you're in the chat, do the Ashburton Army do women's things as well, or are they mainly the men's team?
I was going to say, I think maybe the men's. If it's a concussion sub, do they get 6 subs instead of 5? I'm not sure if it's different in the cup. Let's have a look.
I would be surprised, because you'd have people just go off on concussion, wouldn't you? I suppose there's one way around it.
Yeah, looks to be. Players suffer a concussion or potential concussion. The club and its opponent should be permitted to use additional subs in accordance with the relative protocol. Yeah. Looks to be okay in terms of domestic. Yeah.
Slightly
as far as I can see, anyway. If anyone knows differently, then please do let me know.
Slightly nerdy question, because I'm seeing the people in the chat. Are North Carolina Duke, or are they South Carolina? Because I never know with American universities. Are they the Duke Tar Heels, or is that someone else? Probably annoyed all the people in
No, Duke's a different school, isn't it?
Oh, same.
It's just different. Oh, kick it out. Ah. Good. Top class commentary here, just noises from me.
Cracking save, though. Holmberg already having an impact.
Lovely cross in. Oh, what a save. Save from Ellie Roebuck. Has to get down to it. Oh, there you go, Paul. Duke is in North Carolina as well, only 11 miles away.
Oh, so UNC and Duke are different.
That is a lovely cross into the box. Russo tries to get onto the end of it, does well to nod it down, but luckily Roebuck was there. Looks like Arsenal are in a good positive spell here. And there we go. Wait. Almost from Maltby, tries to block it, but it's back to Arsenal. Holmberg's allowed to turn. Parker being very aware, it doesn't want to give a penalty, and does well, sees it out. Right then, Chatham Town 3-0 against York City.
Chatham probably going to be the lowest ranked team left in the cup there.
I think so, yeah. Because there was Chatham, York, Burnley I'm going to get through, London Bees I'm going to get through. Unless, of course, FA Cup magic, you might.
Oh, if Hijikata lets that run, Missy Bokerns has a tap in.
Oh.
They'll come very, very close indeed.
Let's watch that again. Right, so ball is left, comes in, lovely cross. Oh, Hitchcock tries to get ahead on it, but you're absolutely right. If she'd left it for Missy Ball, who was just behind her, she would have had a better angle, but better from Villa.
It's always good when you see those and you see the player behind just, they can't hide their sheer frustration. Like Missy Bokerns leaping in the air. You get the feeling that you get the feeling that there was a bit of Scouse invective going through her head there. It's like,
but then again, you shout, don't you? You shout to your players and hope for the best. Yeah, offside flag is raised against Holmberg. But again, she's quick. They're quick to break. You cannot give them that much space. Yes, Chris, you're absolutely right. Charlton are now 3-0 up against Swindon Town. Fantastic afternoon for them so far. Let's have a look. Amelie Thestrup with a brace. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Very good start for Charlton indeed. But yeah, Graham was saying he doesn't know how true it is, but when he arrived at the ground, he saw loads of the players and staff and stuff just arriving in their own cars, and there wasn't a coach in the car park. And it's not, a short trip from Swindon to Charlton, is it? So, bit of a if that's true, of course, just what Graham saw.
From the owner.
They better. There's about a 2.5 hour journey, isn't it?
30p a mile on WSL rates. Keep your receipts for petrol.
I was going to say, the last company I worked for, you got so much up to 10,000 miles. Then as soon as you did over that, it was like a pittance. And it's like, I'm doing 10,000 in about 2 months. Like, the mileage was what made the pay packet quite nice. Kearns looks like she's been caught on the ankle there. Currently down.
Oh yeah, I am about 10.
Yeah. Wibbermoy just comes through the back of her, clips her. But she's walking it off. Of course she is. Come on.
Good scalp.
Play resumes. Zach saying Villa shouldn't have an issue attacking Arsenal on the wing with the Gunners playing a 4-4-1-1. Ah, yes, but theory and practicality is two very different things. Glasgow City now 3-0 up. Thanks, Sean. Thank you, indeed.
How was that randomly hit the bar? That looked perfectly covered by Roebuck, and then suddenly.
Oh, I'm behind you. What?
You are behind.
Right, so Louis Smith through. Russo driving forwards. Out to Mead, crossing. Oh, it was as well.
That appeared to catch Eddie Roebuck by surprise, that one.
I was going to say, because she looked like she had it, and she was like, yeah, I've got this. They're more of a clatter than we expected. It's these camera angles as well, isn't it, when you've just got the one camera.
From the Mangata Development Stadium. Meadow Park. Talking about stupid stadium names.
It's just when they try and do it, and it's like, no one's going to call it that. Like,
other development companies, of course, available.
It's like they, I think we talked about it when it happened, but when they rebranded Bescott from Poundland to Pallet Track, everyone's like, no. Poundland gave it a bit of something. And I forgot about my coffee, so now it's nice and cold. But hey.
Villa are still playing the ball around their own penalty area under pressure from Arsenal, which seems not the greatest strategy. I'll tell you, Ariel, you might want to rethink that a little.
What? No, stop it. We said at the weekend, stop playing out from the back, and they weren't, which was great. And then now suddenly they think, you can do that.
Yeah, they're just showing the replay now and that looks like a mishit me cross. I'm not sure she's going for that.
Oh, okay.
If she is, that's audacious, but it looks like she's slightly mishit it. The way she
I agree.
The body around it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because her foot looks like it's go the other way, doesn't it? To cross in.
Yeah.
And then yeah. So if that had gone in, that would have been a cracker mishit. But luckily for Villa, still 0-0. Have a look through the other scores. Nothing else has changed since we last brought them to you. But again, like we said, we've got some other divisions playing. They're rescheduled because of the weather. We've also got some county cups going on. Loughborough are playing Stoke. Liverpool Feds are against Aston Town, Stourbridge.
I know I did this on Wednesday, but can we once again sing the praises of Rachel Maltby, because she's had a burst of play at the moment where she's been put under considerable pressure by some of the best wingers in the world, and she just casually dealt with it.
Yeah, I think that in my my intro, I was like, if you haven't heard the name or if you're not too sure who she is, you will. Hopefully after this game, but if not, in the very near future. Because she's cracking young talent. And to come up as well against, Arsenal do have, world champions in their team, don't they? They've got incredibly talented players. So for a youngster to come through and to go up against them and be quite confident to do that is incredible. Zach's in the Villa. Oh, where's my cursor gone? Oh, it's on the other screen. Villa have to find the ball in the middle and play the ball wide in behind their outside midfield, and then it's 1v1 down the wing. Yeah, Zach, if you could just shout that or tweet Natalia and just let her know. Spenny ladies are playing today as well. First team reserves development and under 18s. It's all goal in Spenny mode today.
Presumably not all on the same pitch. That'd be a bit.
If they all wear different colours, it might be all right.
44 versus 11. I'll tell you what is interesting, and it's probably because it's early, but Mead and Holmberg aren't on the same page.
No.
Down that right side. And part of that might be because Smilla Holmberg has played, 16 minutes plus this for Arsenal so far?
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
But also...
that's the thing, she would have expected to come on.
Early on is, you have pairings who can play well together, and you have players who are too similar, and there was discussion on Wednesday about Blackstenius and Russo trying to being shoehorned into the same team, and it doesn't work. Yeah. And Vangerheim and Schuler / Turland / whoever. Oh, what a save, Eddie Roebuck.
Oh, hang on. I've currently got Wubbemoy driving forwards again out to Holmberg. Well, if that seems to be the play, come on, Maltby. Oh, yes. Lovely save by Roebuck as the ball once again tries to bounce its way over the goal line.
That's a definite, that's a full stretch save. That is, she's absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we're watching the replay now, Holmberg again.
Miri just barreling into Kim Little. It's just what you've got to do. And on the back end. Yes, clear. Get it out. Shout out to Staniforth as well. Coming back into the starting 11 after a long time out with injury. Fantastic to see her back. And we've had a goal in the Sheffield game. Thank you, Chris. Charlie Devlin getting her second of the match to take Sheffield in front. So it's now 2-1 to Sheffield versus Ipswich. Let's have a look.
I do think if Arsenal are going to score, Holmberg is going to be involved, judging by the past 10 minutes, because she's absolutely flying at the moment.
Everything they're doing is down this right. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know whether that's intentional or whether it's just Arsenal have realised actually our right back has their left back on toast at the moment, so we're going to keep going down that side. Another one just fired in, cleared away.
Yeah, because we're not really seeing much of Olivia Smith or anyone on that side, are we?
I think perhaps she is down a little bit sore.
Good clearance, good interception. Oh. Okay. It's going to be they're going to be shattered by the end of this. So it's a good match indeed. And Birmingham City are now 2-0 up through Lily Crosswaith in the 34th minute. Birmingham have had 10 shots, 6 on target. Hull have had 2 shots, 1 on target. Hey, 50% exchange rate. That sounds good.
I would imagine the conversation currently going on while Rachel Maltby is getting treatment is get it to Smila. She's got that left back on toast.
I know it's a shame, isn't it? Because Maltby's such a good player, but it's almost if we need 2 left backs on her. I
don't think this is Maltby's fault. I think Holmberg has come on.
No, I think Holmberg's very, very good. Yeah. Yeah, not at all.
And it'll be interesting to see how Villa adjust, whether they get Maltby a little bit of help down that left side or.
So you know how Villa have a tendency of inheriting Arsenal players, and then the commentary is forever ex-Arsenal player. Apparently,
we tried that with Mivy Taylor. Mivy Taylor apparently will be well up for this game because she's ex-Arsenal.
Well up for it. Well, apparently they're trying to say that Lucy Parker's played for Arsenal, which I didn't think she had, but let's have a look.
Well, maybe she played for them at under nines, which qualifies as ex-Arsenal. So.
Yeah, let's have a look. Youth career at Arsenal. I will stand corrected.
That's it. She went to some youth training sessions, so therefore she's ex-Arsenal.
Well, she signed with West Ham, Villa. We stand corrected. Yeah, because apparently the comment from the commentary team was all of our centre backs have played for Arsenal.
Have they presumably they've mentioned ex-Arsenal and a pattern?
Oh well, they always do. Don't they? Ex-Arsenal and a pattern. Ex-Arsenal Noel Moritz. Ex-Arsenal Jenna Nicewoman, who of course can't play today because she is on loan. How long she? Oh, that's a good shout. How long does Sean go to there at Villa before he finds a head coach job? Well, as far as I know, he's quite happy in the role he's got. I think he wanted the head coach job at Villa, but he's quite happy being on the staff. Ball comes in. McCabe can't get on the end of it as it goes wide. So yeah, I can't.
McCabe was right-footed. That would have been far more interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, ball is headed out, and she doesn't get the contact she wants with it, and it goes wide, and says a word that I think was fudge from that one. So yeah, Zach, to answer your question, I don't think there's any urgency for him to get one, but I'm sure he would consider it if it was offered, because he did want the Villa job when it came up. So there we go. Oh, Maltby and Parker have swapped. It looked like. I think with Parker having that bit of height on her as well, it can be a bit more, not intimidating, but you know the word, like a bit more intense.
You can hear the Arsenal fans getting slightly frustrated, which is interesting.
Well, yeah, it's been 40 minutes on the score, Joe, against just Villa. Oh, fantastic result for the North East there. Middlesbrough are now 1-0 up against Oxford United. Go on. That's 75th minute. Oh, that would be brilliant if Middlesbrough got through, because Newcastle haven't, Sunderland haven't.
But on the plus side, Newcastle haven't.
Hey! Yeah, I did say at the beginning, as a Sunderland fan, that I was quite happy with that one.
Can we all get excited, by the way, because Graska got her first assist for London City Lionesses. She got her first goal.
There we go.
It took her 12 games.
And Van der Donk got her first appearance, finally, after injury. Nice to see her. But
cup game, put a Van der Donk on it. Got to get those in. We just gently put a donk on it. We're just gently educating those wonderful folk who aren't from the UK of the pinnacle, a high point,
pinnacle of British music,
of British culture.
the Blackout crew. Oh, and it's 1-1 now in Southampton, Bristol City. Emily Syme getting a goal in the 79th minute. All to play for there. There we go. Right, starting to get a bit tense. Free kick to Villa. Let's have a look. Yeah, Caldente.
I won't put the commentator's curse on it, but there is something that commentators often say round about this point in, are they going to score now, Arsenal? No, they're not. Thankfully. There is a point that commentators say about teams round about this point in the match.
I mean, Parker was definitely... Was that Parker? No, it wasn't Parker. Oh! Beth Meadingtell's getting frustrated as the ball once again hits... Was that the post or was it Roebuck? Let's have a look.
It was outside the post.
Outside the post.
Arsenal are wasteful.
Little to me. First chance outside of the post, ripples the side netting. Oh, should be fuming. Inching closer. Hopefully,
Arsenal scored only 11% of their shots, by the way, this season. They are the most wasteful team in the WSL.
Wow. Parker's going to beat... Roebuck comes out. Very... I was going to say confident goalkeeping, but looks like she has hurt herself a little bit. Stina straight over to her. Oh, she got a head, maybe?
This is. I remember the first game I ever commentated on for Coventry United. That happened, and Olivia Clark was down for about 6 or 7 minutes, and it's scary when you're in the stadium and you see a goalie go down like that.
Yeah, I mean that was a massively brave bit of goalkeeping. Afternoon to Matt. Afternoon. Hope you enjoyed a Chelsea win yesterday. Good to see you.
See, Blackstenius gets out the way, according to the replay. When they showed the replay, I was watching it going, oh, God, she's going to get kicked in the face or something. But Blackstenius...
I think she does. A trailing leg gets her. So her first foot goes over, but I think she just catches her with a second leg. As she does try and jump out the way, I think she just misjudges, not misinterprets. Misjudges where her foot is.
Oh, here we go. Now we get another replay. Oh, yeah, got her.
Yeah. Oh.
Tried to hop over and just got her. I'll go straight up as...
Yeah. So just like, no, that hurt.
There we go. Former Arsenal bingo. Sabs D'Angelo on the bench and straight in with the former Arsenal goalie, Sabs D'Angelo.
Arsenal. I was going to say, I know Graham always makes the... Graham always makes the jokes that Palace are Charlton B, doesn't he? But at this rate, Villa are going to be Arsenal B.
It's P. Is it P. Millenstein on commentary for? Because I'm doing the old recognising.
I didn't catch it. No, I didn't catch it. Probably. Does it tell us in the description?
If it's freelance on Channel 4, it probably is P. Millenstein because I'm sure she's done it before.
Yeah. Oh, 7 minutes of added time in this first half.
Least.
Oh, looks like a eye. Maybe eyebrow. Oh, ouch. Yeah. Dear me. Right, let's play a game of...
hard work in the Villa crowd.
There's Ian, there's Kate. There's Kate again, there's Julie. Those Villa women hats, by the way, are available to purchase from the Villa fan club shop.
No,
that's a bit swollen.
I'm going to think about it, Faye. I'll go and watch them as the nearest WSL team. I'm not buying Villa women hats or anything like that.
They're very good quality. They're very soft. Matt's saying, I believe it's Flo Pollock. She got a notification from
Flo Pollock, who I remember forgetting who Bristol City were playing when she was doing a WSL Championship game.
Oh, all right. Stoke 1-0 up against Halifax. Hashtag merch. Yeah, we need blancmange t-shirts. Blancmange hats I don't think would go down very well because they would look a bit suspicious. A bit strange, I think. We'll think about it. And gets us underway. So 7 minutes of added time starts now. What will Villa be able to pull out of the bag? We wonder. 6 to Manchester City while we've been talking as well. Let's have a look. Who got the 6th? Miedemar again, of course, 85th minute.
Annika Borby
from your telly. Does something good happen?
Yeah, Annika Borby looks a bit flappy.
Oh, take advantage. Right, ball comes in. Oh, Rachel Maltby, that was so close. Imagine if Maltby got the opener though. That would be incredible.
Goal save. They're desperately trying to sing the praises of Beth Mead for a goal-saving tackle that had nothing to do with it.
No, she got it after the ball had gone.
Classic Lioness tact. Beth Mead's goal-saving tackle.
That's not a goal-saving tackle.
Her legs about half a second after the shot went
ball comes back in. Oh, can it? No. Oh, goal kick. Oh, Villa, come on. Lucy stands like, oh, how did that not go in? Right, let's have a look. So the corner came in. Missy Ball took it. Yeah, back.
Lucy Staniforth getting in touch with Erin and Lindsay Heaps with an overhead kick.
Brilliant. If that would have got in from an overhead kick, that would have been cracking from Lucy Stan. It really, really would. Right then.
Because she's not exactly known for being a flair player, Lucy Staniforth, is she? In the best possible way. She gets the job done,
doesn't she? Yeah. Lucy Stan is a good Barclays player. That we're talking about proper Barclays. Let's have a look at the scores. Charlton now 4-0 up. Karen Muir getting the 4th there. Not even half time in that Charlton Swindon game. And Birmingham City also 4-0 up now. So we've got Cornet crossed with Lotta Lindstrom, who's on loan from London City, of course, and Beatrice Sari finally getting on the score sheet after assisting Cornet in the 2nd minute. So 4-0 up to Birmingham City.
The good news is that everyone seems fine in the Arsenal dugout now. I think Emily Fox has possibly appeared back out. So I saw just as a shot in the background. It was not a goal-saving tackle. Stop trying to.
It wasn't.
The kids say
it really
blame.
Wasn't. She took her legs out when the ball had left her foot. If anything, it was a foul.
If she'd still had the ball, it would have been a penalty.
Yeah,
that's the thing. And a possible yellow or red card. So it's. That was not a shot from Kirsty Hansen. That was an attempted through ball that she overhit. Can you tell the commentary is slightly annoying me already?
I can, yes. But you know what? It's true. Because you're absolutely right. I spotted that as well. Because she expected Maya to run onto it. But unfortunately not. She's a bit too much onto it and into the path of Bobby, who was able to collect quite comfortably.
Well, you say that. It was... she managed to unnecessarily... She hasn't convinced me, Annika Borba.
Well, she's only appearances now, hasn't she?
This is my first extensive watch of her as opposed to just
bits and bobs.
And she's seems silly to call a WSL player not very good, but I can see I can see why Arsenal may be desperately trying to sign Lauer Dick from Frankfurt.
Incredible name, by the way. Absolutely incredible.
Although depressing, because you can imagine what will happen with a women's football player who wears Dick on the back of her shirt in certain.
Yeah, I'm not here for it.
We saw all the jokes. We saw all the lad jokes about Janina Minga during the the World Cup.
Oh, it's just a certain type of person, isn't it? That just ruins it for everyone.
I mean, we would never be the type to laugh at childish innuendo.
No, never.
That's the word
never. I've never done such a thing. Vum's having a word with a ref there after a little push in the back of Olivia Smith.
Once again,
Rulebook's eye. Dear me.
That's it. People dig scars. She's going to have a cracking scar there when that eventually gets.
Oxford have equalised against Middlesbrough, 85th minute through Thompson. No.
That's the most annoyed anyone has ever been about Oxford United.
Go on, Villa
deflected.
No.
Say it.
No. Yes, go on, Wilms. Go on.
They're determined to do this goal-saving challenge thing for Beth Mead because she's done bugger all else.
0-0.
Apart from missed several clear chances, so they're desperately trying to talk up Beth Mead.
It was not a goal-saving challenge. We're putting it out there. That's our statement for the afternoon. It was not a goal-saving challenge. And that's it. Half-time. Arsenal 0, Villa 0. Yes. I'll take that. I will take that. Right then, before we do a quick recap on that first half, then I'll take you through some of the scores as we're now getting into full time for the earlier 1 o'clock kickoffs. So, just once again, so Spurs Leicester ended 3-0. Bournemouth City ended 6-0 to City. Brighton still only the one goal, 1-0 against Forest. That's got a couple of minutes left to play. Chatham Town, York City is just finished, and that is 3-0 to Chatham Town. Sheffield, after that second goal earlier, they're in the final minutes of added time, so it's still 2-1 against Ipswich. Liverpool, again, into their final minutes, 4-0 against London Bees. United should be finishing at any point, 5-0 Burnley. Oxford Middlesbrough, still 1-1. They've got a couple of minutes to play. Southampton Bristol, again, 1-1. And they're in the 4th minute of stoppage time. And, of course, half-time for Arsenal Villa. Charlton 4-0 up with 8 minutes of added time in their first half. You'd think, just stop it. And Birmingham City are 4-0 up away to Hull. And they're in their 3rd minute of stoppage time there. But yeah, Paul, how was that first half for you? Any standouts?
Smila Holmberg came on and effectively changed the game in Arsenal's favour, which is
it did.
On the one hand, you'll have Arsenal fans not happy that she came on because it meant that Emily Fox was injured, but she's showing why she probably should have started if it's the FA Cup.
Certainly, I think so. Yeah,
she's making a case, isn't she?
Very much so. Sean telling us there, Montrose winning 2-1 away at Aberdeen last couple of minutes. That's a very good result for them. Liverpool Feds are also, I think, 3-0 up in their County Cup. Yep, 3-0 up. We've also we had some Liga FA matches today. Let's have a look. Yeah, so today, Levante 1-0 against Deportivo. Tenerife 5-0 against Athletic Bilbao. Oh, 5-0. Dear me. I will say, Tenerife's graphics, I think they've had a bit of a change behind the scenes because they're really good recently. Barcelona only 2-0 against Alhama. Very, very impressed with that. And then Sevilla Sociedad doesn't kick off for another couple of minutes, so still got one game there. In the Italian league, let's have a look. Today it ended 2-1 Roma Sassuolo. Tanana Lazio should have kicked off at 2, but I've got no updates, so let me check this. And Milan Juve, Inter Juve, 2:30 should have kicked off. However, thanks to the lovely Google now not telling you anything about the scores,
you can't tell.
Right back with the Lazio update. Bear with. Because Lazio women, I've had this whinge before, they don't have their own social media account. So the only clue you get that the women are playing is they put their starting 11 on their story, and that's it. That's it. Oh, they've got 2 pictures today. So they've got the starting 11 and then a montage of the players arriving, and that's it.
I do enjoy how I can almost hear. I've got this vision of Graham, of just a middle-aged bloke.
That's it. He's having a very good afternoon. Is now Graham.
Massive jacket. Yes, good afternoon from the Valley Freya. It's going as expected here. The golfing class is very evident as Charlton take on and look like they may well be progressing fairly comfortably. Maybe a bit more sad.
I can imagine. Well, Graham said he did get interviewed by the on-site media team, so we'll see. We'll see of that one.
He's making a reputation in women's football media now, is Graham. He's there, you see. He's becoming an influencer.
Well, that's what I said to him. I was like, they know you're their number 1 fan. I will say, though, Tanana women do put updates, and they do have a social media account. Thank you very much. Still 0-0 for Tanana Lazio. Do I follow them? No, following them now. There we go. Let's have a look. Right, full-time, London Bees 0, Liverpool 6. Liverpool 6? It's only showing 4 for me. You sure, Chris?
They've snuck in 2 late goals. Maisie Adam is making an interesting career move. She's well and truly jumped on this women's football bandwagon, hasn't she?
I was going to say, because I know she, because I think it started out that she played and has always been a football fan, then got Susie Ruffle involved, who knew nothing about football. So she's got that. However, we do have someone joining us. We've got Emma live from Meadow Park. Emma,
hello.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Right, tell us all about the game. Thoughts on the first half? Oh, you've gone big. Oh. Hello.
I don't like.
Got you back. I've got you back. Don't worry.
It's the wonders of technology.
So, Emma, if anyone knows Emma and you watch our Villa podcast, you will know Emma's internet is notoriously awful. Didn't think it'd be the same on her phone, so I'm just going to remove her until it comes back. But we've got an Adam. We've got an Adam in the chat. Adam, I should have given you the link as well. Don't know what it's been like for you, but it's been rather naffy. Only game goalless. Well, there's been a couple of chances, though, Adam. There's been a couple of chances indeed. And Villa managing to frustrate Arsenal, and also a couple of chances. Arsenal, hopefully, Adam, you'll agree that they should have put away. And yeah, Adam, for you, was it a goal-saving or goal-denying tackle from Beth Mead?
I love, by the way, that people are going to be outraged by the Channel 4 presenting team because they all have very discernible northern accents. And apparently, I remember seeing during the World Cup some of the complaints about people like Lucy Ward was that she had an accent.
I can't believe, I think if you have an accent, it makes you more approachable. And just, it makes you more friendly and down to earth, doesn't it? Where is Maisie Adam from?
Good question.
She was born in North Yorkshire. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, you're right. Having oh, right. She'll try him again. Emma, we'll try you again. Cautious chewing.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
that's a
okay.
good
Just tell us your thoughts. What do you think? About the match?
To be fair, Villa are giving it a really good go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Villa are giving it a really good go. We've only had like 2 or 3 clear chances. And Ellie's playing such a good game. Like, there was no words to how good she's playing. But I can't see, like, there's a corner of the pitch that I can't see what's happening, and that's where everything is happening.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But no, that's a good start though. That's a good feeling.
She's frozen again.
Have you gone again? Gone again? Right, I'll remove her until she's back again. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. Because have you been to Meadow Park, Paul?
I have commentated on the FA Cup quarter final at Meadow Park. Coventry United played there and got
just a little mic drop there. Yeah, I think it depends where you stand, because where the away ones are, if you're not standing in those little tiers, then you're on the flat, and of course, as soon as the ball gets to a certain point, you start to not believe and not be able to see what's going on. But yeah, brilliant to see there from Emma.
I mean, they don't have a press box of any kind at Meadow Park. You literally just get given a seat in the stand that isn't the big fancy main one with all the.
I was going to say that with the side, isn't it? And you get because I remember seeing. I think a pan to all the journalists once, and yeah, it's just a bit of the stand, isn't it? But it's the same at Appleton though. It's at the back of the stand. You've got like a little rest for your laptop, and that's it. Look, you've got a plug. But no, Emma's just messaged say signal's awful, but it's a really good game. Enjoying it. Even though they've only had a couple of chances. But yeah, I think Ellie Roebuck's got to be the standout, hasn't she? How far her confidence has definitely come back since signing with Villa.
Unquestionably.
No, Middlesbrough.
Just in general.
3-1. 3-1. Oxford have found these goals from somewhere. Is that Reva Castley, 90th minute, and then Manders in the 4th minute of stoppage time. So some really late goals there. And this is why I wish we could, have access to more matches and stream them, because I'd love to know what happened. Was it a switch off at the back? Was it a mistake? Was it, what happened in these games? But yeah, as soon as these are over, we'll let you know. Liverpool's currently into the 10th minute of stoppage time. 10th minute.
Something.
That's 6-0 now. There we go. Yeah, what's happened for 10 minutes? What's going on there? It doesn't dillo over. Oh, Mia Enderby had an injury, but then it said delay over within a minute, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. If we've got any Liverpool fans that are there today, you could let us know. But yeah, I mean, the fact that they signed... Well, let's have a talk about signings, because obviously Denise O'Sullivan was announced late yesterday, and also Martha Thomas as well has gone to Liverpool.
Thomas is a surprise one.
I thought she might leave Spurs because she's just not really part of the team anymore, is she? So yeah, the loan did surprise me, but Liverpool did. But hey, it's worked because she's got on the score sheet today. We've got a question from Frank in the chat. Hello. What's wrong with Arsenal after the Christmas and New Year holidays? Seems like goals are very hard to score for them. Yeah, we've said this for a while, though, haven't we? This is a trend. Last bit of clinical finishing is just struggled quite a while, has it?
Because they are the worst finishers in the WSL. They only
you had that stat earlier, didn't you?
Statistically. And Adam has made that point repeatedly on Twitter. He said, Arsenal always have this.
Yes,
this issue.
And it's always been a problem. So you think it's, is it to do with the players themselves? Is it to do with how they're being set up? Is it, what is it? Because you're right, they are struggling, and they shouldn't be, considering the players that they have on the pitch. Yeah.
Players like Olivia Smith not finishing is interesting.
Yeah, Matt's in. It's an all season thing. Yeah, we'd agree. If anyone wonders why I'm glowing orange, by the way, I've had my lamp on behind, and while it was still lighter outside, it was fine because it was extra illumination. Now that we're getting the awful dusk time, I now just look like a tangerine. So haven't had a spray tan while we've been on air. Just to let you all know. I could get up and turn the light on. That's a long way away. And
all you need to know about what Nancy thinks about the game so far, by the way.
Oh.
that is the cat halftime report.
She's like, wake me up when something interesting happens. Thank you very much. Yes, my powers indeed, Zach.
Just to confirm, in case anybody was worrying, she is actually awake. She's just.
Yeah, she is happy. She is okay. She's just like, nah, this football ain't for me. Graham's just tagged us as well and says Waldy and Lockwood are going to be making their debuts. He sent a lovely picture of them on the sideline. Oh, DeLond is on. Did it say who for? Because I thought so won't be coming back.
Natalia Ariu with a Baywatch style run across the pitch.
Oh yeah.
You can almost hear the theme. It's like, I'll be ready. All you needed was the slow motion water flying up and the graphic coming across. If I think turn that into a meme.
That confused me slightly because the dugouts used to be on that far end, didn't they? But now I've remembered they've rearranged it, and I was like, "Why is she running that way? She's got to run now." Yeah, dugouts have changed. Oh,
it is Flo Pollock and Nia Jones.
Thank you very much. Thank you indeed. Right then, let's go into the official full times then, shall we? So. Spurs win 3-0, City wins 6-0, Brighton are now 2-0 up against Forest, Chatham Town won 3-0, Sheffield United won 2-1, Liverpool won 6-0, United won 5-0, Oxford United won 3-1 against Middlesbrough, and Southampton Bristol are in the 7th minute of stoppage time for their 1-1 draw currently.
I do wonder if
Camilla Sayers has just missed a header. Oh, that could have been a little bit. Yeah, sorry, what were you going to say, Paul?
So I was being commentator nerdy and wondering whether the commentators were actually in the ground or not, because even with replays of that whole Beth Mead goal saving tackle thing that they've desperately tried to keep pushing just really confused me, just because the replays very clearly showed otherwise, and yet
still banging on about it.
Oh, save Roebuck.
Oh. I was going to say, Graham's just tagged us. First observation of the new girls. Lizzie Ward is very tall.
Lizzie Waldy is very tall. Lizzie Waldy is...
Yes.
Oh, she's absolutely clawed that out. That is a very, very good save from Ellie Roebuck. She's absolutely clawed that out.
Oh, her eye's getting worse. Because that was going in. That was going in from one boy. Ellie Roebuck. Cracking.
Like you say, when commentators say they've clawed that one away, that was a proper reach behind and absolutely force it back out from under the bar.
Proper goalie save, right? Liv Smith getting some time on the ball. Russo, ball to the box. Oh, header does come in and it's wide again. This time. Oh, I know, yeah. Woman Moy getting the chances here. There we go. Let's have a go if we've got stats yet for the game. Yeah, 7 shots for Arsenal, 7 for Villa, 3 on target for Arsenal, 1 for Villa. So it's not, again, looking at stats, there's not much between them. Obviously, watching it at the minute, there's not much between them either. Even if Arsenal do have the have had the clearer of the chances, maybe more possession.
It's interesting to see old Carlotta May Woman Moy playing up front, though, seemingly.
Yeah.
Interestingly, on the old Football Manager 26, she always seems to sign for Leicester, Woman Moy. It's very strange.
Does she? Well, hey, Leicester are buying the league, apparently, according to a London City fan yesterday.
Leicester are buying.
That was quite funny. I don't know if people saw just while. Oh, actually, no, Kirsty Hansen making the run, takes with the left foot. Oh, tries to curl it, but ball right into her hands. Yeah, so it was the announcement. Who did Leicester get? I can't remember. One of the Leicester announcements, and it was Leicester are looking to sign blah 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 for this amount of money, and then this person had retweeted it and gone, and they say we're buying the league.
Was it Alicia Lehman, which is a really weird?
Alicia Lehman, yes, not quite sure. But again, Moramuno, who I often quote with Italian news, his analysis of Alicia's impact on the Italian league was quite scathing, if you didn't see it. So they'd retweeted it saying, on the say we're buying the league. And it's like, I'm not being funny, but Rachel Williams, Sarah Malin on loan, possibly an Alicia Lehman. That's not London City level.
It's not Graciolo and Elena Linari and
no. And Van der Donk and all of these incredible names, they're not there. But yeah, it was just funny because then everyone was going, "What are you on about?"
Yes, because apparently buying the league, Michelle Kang actually wanted to sign Sarah Mailing on loan, but she couldn't quite afford it, so she just spent 1.6 million on Graciolo instead. The consolation prize.
So funny.
And Delphine Cascarino was the backup option because she actually wanted Rachel Williams.
It's how it works. It's how it works in some games. Right then, Arsenal back on the attack. Russo out to Homburg on the wings. But Parker is there. Back to Mead. Oh, that was good by Delons. Oh, no, that was Taylor. I do apologise. This camera's not too clear, is it? I thought I knew my players quite well.
Kim Little doing Kim Little things and Arsenal lead. Caldente tapping.
Oh, no.
We'll see in about 10 seconds.
My bubble. All right, so Mead. Oh, Kim Little. That was a lovely little run. And a tap in. Damn it. Damn it, indeed. 1-0. 1-0 to Arsenal. But yeah, when you've got Kim Little doing that, you can't.
35-year-old Kim Little, by the way, with the casual burst through the middle, though.
Who lots of people are saying...
He's washed, as the kids say.
Yeah.
Seen about Stadius with the simplest of tapping.
Yeah, I mean, that run by Kim just completely through. I mean, you're not getting around that, are you?
It says something that all of the plaudits and the celebrations went to Little rather than Black Stenius.
Yep, there we go. And again, I said at the beginning, Blacksteny is starting up front. She'll be involved in some sort. And there we go. So I would just like to apologise. I think anything I ever said about full time and minutes and things like that, I just think BBC Sport's a bit broken because it was showing Brighton and Charlton as having 23 minutes of added time.
Fair.
And I just think someone's forgot to stop the thing. Because on the live text, it now has ended at 90 plus 5. I don't quite know why 23 was there. So there we go. Natalia doing this. I'm assuming this means go wide. I think. Oh, she wants a hug. I don't
know. Father Ted. Don't pass it! Howard's Eddie Robot then faced by 3 Arsenal players in the box and no Villa players, which seems not ideal.
Oh, there we go. So Southampton Bristol has gone into extra time. Oh, Robert, click it. Thank God for that. Kick it out. Yeah, Ria Hardy attempt in the 98th minute. So that did end 1-1 at full time between Southampton and Bristol. Now into extra time, of course. Hull have got 1 back. 58th minute through Tanser. So it now stands 5-1 at the Villa Sportswear Stadium in North Ferriby. I do want to say as well, I think Hull had record ticket sales as well. They had over 430 the last time I saw it, which again, for a smaller club, is incredible. So yeah, they were very happy. Very happy. Yeah, I'm proud of that. And Alex from the social media team, who did message me about if I could bring Le Bebe or not, was also very nice. So thank you to Alex.
The depressing thing about this game is you can now just kind of see it settling into the pattern for the next 35 minutes, where everyone kind of sits there and goes.
If I was not me, I'd be inclined to agree. However, do you remember last week when there was that awful pass out from the back and then Brighton went ahead and you thought, oh, this is how it's going to be. And then they came from behind to win. So it's not completely impossible that Villa can pull something out of the bag.
With all due respect to Brighton, they're not Arsenal.
Hey, never write Villa off. We know what chaos they can achieve.
They just had a nice shot of Stina Blackstenius looking really fed up. Like, obviously, she's clearly not, but she just had the facial expression where she just looked absolutely fed up with everything.
It's like another goal kick, is it? Fine.
Oh, another FA Cup game. Oh, really?
Another game we've got to play.
I could be having Herring and Lingonberry and...
Not being stereotypical at all, of course.
No stereotype whatsoever.
No, never.
She could be doing what far too many people in the UK do, and assemble flat pack furniture on a Sunday.
Why is Sunday always the day for doing things like that?
Because Saturday has football.
Sunday has football.
And
if you're a women's football fan, Sunday is the day.
Sunday has football, but traditionally Saturday is the day for sports and stuff, and then Sunday everybody does the DIY at home, or has the Sunday Rose Club, visits the family.
Oh, Sunday
showing British heritage. Why would you try and see the thing I kind of don't understand about Arsenal that's interesting is you've got one of the best players with the ball at her feet, and most of the attempts to bring Olivia Smith into the game have been headers.
Here we go, cross into the box. Just over the top of Olivia Smith, which is probably why you were making that point. I agree. Yeah, she needs to get more onto the ball, and they just... Yeah, well, like we said the first half, everything's going down that right-hand side, and hardly anything's coming over to the left. Half time. It is Inter 2, Juve 1. Worthing 6, Who were they playing? Worthing. No. Can't find it. Worthing versus. I'm trying.
If there's any consolation, the camera people with the ball down this Villa right side can't quite find the ball a lot of the time because it's down.
I was going to say it's on like the tightest angle it can to get down. Yeah, so Worthing are playing Staining Town Development, and it's 6. Is it 6-0? 6-1. 6-1 to Worthing.
Well, those are the updates you don't get anywhere else. You won't be getting those anywhere else.
Yeah. Sutton Court Fieldtown 2-1 against Kidderminster Harriers. Oh, Lewis 9-0. Who were they playing? Lewis. Dun. Match day, was that today? Yeah. Montpellier Villa FC. That's fantastic.
Oh, that's a belted name.
In the Sussex Cup. There you go.
As opposed to Montpellier City FC, you have a big rivalry with them.
Oh, and the free kick come back in. Goes to the feet of Beth Mead. Tries to do some fancy footwork. Mariona is holding her hands up like, why aren't you passing to me? Oh, Stina. How was that not a second? And just Russo gets the volley a bit wrong, takes a deflection, and it's gone. Oh.
Arsenal having their purple patch at the start of the second half at the moment. This is something Villa will have to ride out and at least get out of their own half because.
Yeah, no, they need to still be aggressive and not let Arsenal dominate.
All the players going to the north.
Kim Little, that was a beautiful turn. Do you reckon Villa will get Kim, or do you reckon Kim will retire at Arsenal?
Sure, Kim Little will retire at Arsenal.
Oh, Luton Town are 2-0 up.
Wasn't there talk this was supposed to be her last season? Or
Kim?
was that Or was that the case for like the last 4 seasons?
I mean, I think people say what they want to say, don't they?
Which is why Arsenal are considering signing Georgia Stanway.
Ah, well, yes, of course.
In that massive
Luton Town versus Biggleswade. There you go. Luton Town 2, Biggleswade 0. Yeah, I think, well, it's the people who don't really get Kim, isn't it? And they just think they're looking at her age. They're not looking at ability or anything like that.
I mean, it's an indictment of Arsenal that a 35-year-old is still competing.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing. It's like age doesn't mean anything if you're certain players, if you're still playing to that high standard. I'd get if she wasn't playing well anymore, but she really is. Derby County 1-0 up against Loughborough Lightning.
And Arsenal are now 2-0 up.
Ah, Lincoln 1-1 against Stamford.
I apologise for being the bearer of bad news.
And the corner comes in. Oh, off the post and then in. But it was Kim Little. It was coming, wasn't it? It was coming. Yeah.
It was a tap in from all of half a yard off the bar.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't. If that didn't go in, I would be more surprised. But yeah, ball comes in off the head of Wubbenmoy. So I think Blackstediers hits the bar and then to the feet of Kim Little, who was in the perfect place to tap that in and make it 2-0 for Arsenal. Yeah, she's a bit good, isn't she? She's a bit good.
But naturally, Villa bought on their record signing. Or one of their
yes.
Francois making her debut.
Yeah, and we'll see. For Lucy Stan, yeah, I thought so. Because we were saying, weren't we, when she signed, who who's going to make way, who's going to move back. But with Stan starting, it's a really good chance for Jean-Francois to come on. And it looks like Georgia Mullet's going to come on as well. Missy Bulkins has come off. Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to disappear for a second or two to get myself a drink.
That's okay. That's allowed. Go on, Villa. Come on. Vilm's out on the right-hand side.
This is where
Jean-Francois.
And you don't let me come back.
Past her, but she's got some pace on her. First touch and takes Russo down with her. Not a bad way to introduce yourself. And a yellow card within about 30 seconds of coming on. Oh, good. It's a good way to start. Typical indeed. Thanks for that, Chris. Spenny Town Ladies 0-0 at half-time versus Bradford City in the league leader. Very good. Very good result indeed. So yeah, not the best start for Jean-Francois there, getting a yellow card. Pulling Russo back. Just going to check in on the Italian games. That's a very good save from Roebuck as it comes bouncing in. Because sometimes they can be quite awkward, can't they? So let's have a look. To have Lazio. No, they haven't updated. Right, back to Ternana. So have a look. And they haven't updated either. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Annoying indeed. Right. That'll have to be another update further down the line then. There we go. Oh, Villa trying to get into the box, but it's left and able to clear out. Only as far as Maritz. No, Miri though. There's something about the way Noelle and Miri are running today that I'm getting them mixed up quite a lot, so I do apologise. And Kirsty Hansen out from the left. Oh, just skies it. Too much power on it. A lot of Villa support there. But no, good. Good showing. Yeah, Matt. So she's ill. She can't actually play today. But you're absolutely right. If Richard Daly was on there, she'd be at least shouting some support and some instruction, and getting ahead on the end of those crosses, which is what we need. Which is what we need. Absolutely, Matt. Arsenal on the attack again. Liv Smith on the left-hand side. Let's have a look. The Films is able to kick it out, but just as far as Mariona. Back to the feet of Catley. Still 0-0. Thanks, Chris. The flash scores at sea. I'm going to have to get it because, annoyingly, the couple I've got don't have all the leagues that I follow. There's always one missing. So if anyone's watching that's got anything to do with BBC Sport, if they could just expand to the different women's leagues, that'd be incredible. Because they've got all the men's, all the obscure men's ones. That's a secret identity map. That's what that is. Gold Charlton 5. Oh, it's still showing as 4 for me. Right, hang on.
You are noisy, aren't you?
Got a good commentary, Paul. It's fine. Right, here we go. Can Villa make anything from this? Kirsty Hansen doesn't stop running. Falls to the feet of Vilms. Tries to go for it, but it hits off Catley. Vilms again. And just too short for hand. Who is that? To get on. Tackles are flying and Miri Taylor has gone down. Oh. Yeah, Nancy's taking over Paul's bit of the commentary. But it is 5-0. Charlton with a penalty. 66th minute. That did look nasty. Miri goes down and Holmberg even falls on top of her as well. Ouch. Ouch, indeed. Right then. Let's have a go. Arsenal fans are very happy at the minute. But if Villa could just get one back, that would be lovely. I'm just going to mute Paul while he's away. There we go. If Georgia Bullock could work some magic, that would be incredible. Delonde taking this free kick here, very good position. And it comes in off the head of Jean-Francois. Oh, if that would have gone in, that would have been a perfect one back for Villa. Just can't get the angle, can she? She just nods it down slightly, but it just reflects just a bit too much on that right hand side. Chris is saying 6. 6. Let's have a look. It is 6. It is 6, Chris. You're absolutely right. 6-0. Charlton versus Swindon, and this one's from Emma Bissell. 68th minute. Oh, Charlton are on a roll.
Sorry about that. Did you have to mute the microphone because of a very noisy cat?
It was the cat, and then it was something else. I was like, you know what? I'll give Paul a minute.
I apologise, everybody, because I left the room and she decided to absolutely have a cat.
It's fine. Chris is having a great time. Opportunity for Arsenal, but Villa were able to cut it out. Can Villa try something again? So they've got 20 minutes, all to play for. Never count them out. And as we say on our usual Wednesday show, for people who may not watch us normally, hello. We are usually live on a Wednesday night talking all things women's football from around the globe. At 8:30. But yeah, cautiously optimistic is the life of a Villa fan, and that is how we shall remain. So there we go.
Is my mic still sounding Darth Vader-y?
No, you're good.
No, I'm good.
You're good
I was going to heavy breathe into it. Frida Mornham, there is talk of her leaving in the summer.
Yes, I had heard of a little something there. Yes. So Russo and Smith off, Ford and Mornham on. And that's the difference, isn't it? Like when Villa get to a certain stage, we're bringing Delonde on, great, bringing Georgia Mullet on, fantastic, and then Arsenal still got highly capped internationals to bring on as well. So it does come down to depth at this point.
I suspect, by the way, that Natalia you might be going 2-0 Sodic. We may as well lose 3-0. And she's taken on Noelle Moritz.
Oh,
not Noelle Moritz for Ebony Salmon.
I'm putting on Ebony Salmon. Ebony Salmon, though, is a strange one because she was always a fantastic cup striker. Which is something that I could never really get going in the league, but in the cup, she was sorted. So the fact that she has brought her on the wings, maybe it's more of a pace thing because we know she is incredibly quick. So yeah, maybe the plan is just get her to Ebony and hope for the best.
And as we say that,
why not, really?
A spectacular missed kick for found in space.
Oh no!
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt because it was a good ball and it was a very good run.
Oh, if only she could have controlled it. Oh, because there was no one around her.
I think she had far more time than she realised there, possibly.
Yeah, she did. She had a lot of time. Right, what I'm going to do is turn that lamp off and go and turn my big light on because there we go.
And while Freya does that, you can have me and Nancy still being noisy as she jumps out of the way.
But it's not that far away. It's just
a lot quicker than me, that.
Well, I'm in my spare room come office, so the light switch is only there. It's just been a bit lazy before. Oh, I do need a new chair, though. That's my...
I made myself a rum-laced Irish coffee, which is the way I get through willingly.
Well, that's the way to do it, isn't it? That's the way to do it. I know, muted Nancy in full flow. How dare I? She will be on our bonus podcast this week. for all of all of that miscommentary.
Nancy has strong opinions on 4-3-3 versus 4-3-1-2 as well. 4-3-2. She laments the fact that most teams only play one striker up front because she thinks it's negative, and the game's gone. And
and she's very articulate the way she speaks as well. She's very good. Oh, Bristol City have got their, well, I'm not going to jinx it. Emily Simon again, 118th minute into extra time. Bristol City have gone 2-1 up against Southampton. Oh.
Emily Simon's had an interesting career because she was at Villa and then kind of floated around a bit, Southampton and then Bristol City. And she went through the brief, oh, she's an exciting young talent, and then everybody kind of forgot about her.
Oh, what save, Ellie Roebuck. Because that could have been a perfect tap in there from Ford.
You get the feeling Arsenal are in control mode now.
Annoyingly, yes. What can Villa do to break them down and really give them a bit of a wobble? That would be the best bet, rather than just running after them around the pitch. Make it interesting, make it exciting for this last bit.
Get a late goal, Villa. Make life interesting, because
yes,
we still have far too much in the WSL of the top four teams reaching a certain point, and you're just like, oh, okay, well, this game's dead.
I know. I want it to be interesting to the last minute. Right, come on then. Right, midfield's not working, Villa. Come on.
Which is why you watch the Championship, of course, which is the best league in the world.
Best league. Yes, exactly. It's exciting. Anything can happen. It just makes it exciting. I mean, because annoyingly, you look at the results from today, and apart from the odd one, most of them have been demolition jobs. Essentially, 3, 4, 5, 6-0. Apart from the odd 1-0 or 2-1, so it's...
Which then kind of raises questions about the role of the FA Cup, because if teams are beating teams are winning 6 or 7-0 in the 4th, 5th round, that's still a gulf. And do you then turn around and say, right, we'll make the FA Cup meaningful by saying you have to play younger players through more? I mean, Liverpool had a 16-year-old debut for them today, starting.
Did they?
They did. Youngest ever Liverpool women player, who I will go and check the name of. Because
that gives it that extra bit of magic, doesn't it? So, maybe when it's still like 4th, 5th round proper, you play your majority, either your youth teams or the younger players in your team, with a couple of or only a certain number of first team players, maybe in it.
I think you'd have people turn around and say, it's the FA Cup, you can't artificially whatever. But also,
sorry, that wasn't very neutral of me. It's sorry, the child in me, when anyone slips, makes me laugh. However, it's never good when you see someone down injured. It did just look like a little slip, but Beth, maybe groin, maybe, because that looks a bit nasty.
Why can I now not find Liverpool women's Twitter account? Because every time you put Liverpool in, it's like 47 of the men's accounts. There we go. They haven't changed it. I'm just a muppet. The youngest and second youngest players in the WSL era, both playing together for Liverpool.
Oh, 7-0 Charlton. Chloe Bear's just leaving Manchester now. Leaving the stadium now. So she's going to pop on and talk about the match, I think, when she gets some good signal. 7. Katie Lockwood, new signing for Charlton. makes it 7. Fantastic debut for her.
It was Maisie Truman with a Z.
Maisie Truman. Very good.
16 years and 88 days old.
Wow. Hey, what a way to start. But Beth is walking, hopefully walking it off. It does look like a groin, so hopefully just an overstretch as she's slipped.
Maisie Truman did have the ball in the back of the net, but it was ruled out for offside. So.
Oh no! Oh, that would have been a perfect debut, wouldn't it?
That would have been one of those
16 making me debut.
Stories.
Yeah, that would have been incredible. Salmon just can't get on the end of it. Yeah, the game's fallen a bit flat, hasn't it? So I hope, something happens. That's not another Arsenal goal. something exciting. Come on, Villa. Fight back for it. Jean-Francois, come on. Stop playing it out. Just any ball. Arsenal are always first to those second balls, aren't they?
Presumably we mentioned Spurs have casually brushed aside Leicester.
Yes. In the early kickoff, 3-0. Yeah. Oh, Worthing are now on to 10-1 in their match. Against who does this?
Staining Town.
That's the one. Oh, it was an own goal as well to make it 10. Oh, that's upsetting. But yeah, Division 1 Midlands had a rescheduled fixture as well. Leafield versus Northampton Town. And indeed, Tammy George, who left Sheffield, has gone back to Wolves. That was announced today as well.
Yep, that was somewhat expected.
And kind of already linked on the FA website for registered teams.
I mean, Manchester United beating Burnley 5-0 is mildly impressive because if you look at Burnley's names, they did have, like, Kirsty Lavelle has played WSL for Leicester City, Jasmine Matthews for Bristol City, and Aston Villa.
Yeah, they've got a good couple of names there, yeah.
Jade Richards has played WSL2 for many years for Blackburn. Althea Paul played for, and Charlie Doherty have played for Sheffield United. Yana Daniels for Bristol City and Liverpool.
Yes.
Rana for Blackburn. Claudia Walker for Arsenal and Birmingham and many others.
Claudia Walker, yeah. Big name. Hull have got another one back, so it's 5-2. 5-2 to Birmingham. But I can't tell you who it was because it hasn't updated. Yes, it has. There we go. Hayward in the 85th minute has made it 5-2. Good, as it should be. Holmberg with a ball again down the right-hand side. Going against Wilms this time. Crosses it in. Straight into Roebuck's hands. Thank God. Right. Let's go.
It was Layla Drury also scoring on her debut.
We've got a Chloe. Chloe! Chloe! Can you hear us?
Sort of.
Can she? Chloe!
No.
Oh,
she's gone.
Oh, wait.
You've got a brief first of Chloe to report.
Chloe! Are you here? You're not? No? Okay.
When she gets outside and gets on the Wi-Fi.
I was going to say, I'm going to send her a message. Get out the shop.
Get out of the Progress with Unity Stadium.
Yeah. When you're outside.
Channel 4 have a football double header today because they have this and then they have the African Cup of Nations final.
Oh, she's trying again. Hang on. Chloe!
Turn your mic on.
Chloe.
Hello. Can you hear me?
There we go.
There you go. Hello.
Can you hear me?
It took a while, but yes, we're here.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Sort of.
Yes, kind of.
I'm currently in Morrison's.
I did think you were in a shop. Yeah. Go on then. Tell us all about the game.
This is going to become a meme.
Yeah. Just Chloe said I'm in Morrison's 5 times. Should we wait until you're outside, Chloe?
That was a gentle teacher voice.
Right, I kind of think it's better internet than it turns out it actually isn't.
Oh, there we go. I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna come back.
Yeah, good. Yeah, ring us when you.
Join us when you're not shopping.
I love that she was like, yeah, I'm leaving now. I'll give you a ring, and she's in Morrison's. So how'd she manage that? Claire, we only bring you quality. That's what this podcast is all about.
You think this is quality? You should see some of the tangents on a Wednesday.
In fact, if you do like this chaos, please do come back on a Wednesday. It gets more fun. It gets more fun indeed. However, Kirsty Hansen did go. She was down. Was it her head? All the excitement of Chloe. I missed that. Looks like Kim Little's going off. Palova is coming on.
Like Adina.
And Laia Kadina as well for Mariona. People questioning as well, of course, Laia Kadina, is she on her way out because she doesn't get played? But ultimately, she's still solid at the back, isn't she? Regardless of how many minutes she gets. So she's happy. Yeah.
Nancy has opinions about the Arsenal substitutions.
She does indeed. Birmingham straight back. Now 6-2, Mayagawa, one of the new signings. Mayagawa, the 87 minutes was now 6-2 to Birmingham City against Hull.
Folk are now all sorting themselves out by the looks of it. Because
Claire, hey, we're commenting on everything today. Don't you worry. We've got all the cups. We've got everything. So we'll have a Stockport County special just for you, Claire. Don't you worry.
I've actually commentated on Stockport County. They played Coventry United during the FA Cup.
There you go. Stockport County women. Let's have a look. They are.
You get to play at Edgeley Park as well, which is always good to see because often you have, particularly the smaller teams, don't play at the men's grounds, but Stockport County play at Edgeley Park as Arsenal come forward again. It's cleared away, and Nancy bites my ear.
Yeah, they're in Tier 4. They're Division 1 North, yeah. We'll talk about them, Claire. Of course we will. Talk about everyone. Oh, but Arsenal on the attack again.
They're away playing at Durham. That's a trip. Oh, I thought I was going to say when Claire was like, "Oh, we're away at Durham Sestria this season." I'm like, "That's a long trip for home games."
It's a bit of a. Yeah, could you imagine for everything?
Durham Sestria are interesting as well because Durham Sestria are basically Durham reserves. That's how they're used. They're technically a separate team.
Yes.
But they are a development team for Durham.
For Durham. Oh, Liverpool Feds full time 11-0. Worthing are now 11-1. Some massive scores here in the cups. Very good touch by Roebuck there to clear it.
This is the trouble. A lot of county cups, you will get professional, semi-professional outfits playing.
Jean-Francois missed kick there. Oh.
Teams who play.
And to top it off, Durham Sestria have a reserve team as well. The reserves of the reserves of the reserves. How it should be. Keep throwing. Come on, fella, get one back. That's all we want at this point. Get one back.
I love how Claire's got in. Graham's far too modest to mention it, but now you mentioned it, and now Claire's also mentioned how Graham is a media star.
He is. He's our little media star.
They're trying to make something happen. They get a corner out of it.
was going to say the never give up. Go on, Lucy. Go on. Oh, that was better. Right. Yeah. Oh. Come on.
If Villa sneak in a late goal, it could make life interesting.
I hope so. Oh, there's Tracy and Emma. Just seeing them on the screen. Right, DeLonde to take the corner here. I have to say the black kit is really growing on us. I might have to get one.
A little bit harsh. Sums up per afternoon. It's not quite worked out for Ebony Salmon, who they called Emily.
Oh, miss kick again. But it's a bit harsh in general because she's not really getting minutes, is she? So it's expecting her to come on and do incredible things when she's not on that same rhythm. But she's got the potential, and that's the annoying thing about Emily Salmon. She could have so much.
She seems
it just doesn't seem to.
Because she came up very early in her career at the top level. She had a very quick rise.
Yeah. Oh, Charlton, 8 goals. Wow. I mean, what an afternoon for them. Katie Lockwood again. Katie Lockwood getting a brace. So we've got a Thestrup brace. No, we've got a Thestrup hat trick, I should say. A Lockwood brace. Very, very important afternoon for Charlton. Chloe is trying to reconnect, but she currently has no video, so we'll wait. Wait to see. Let's have a look. Jean-Francois. Can she find? Oh, go on. Oh, Lucy Parker, go on. You know what I said earlier about the bias on the commentary, and they're like, "Oh, Emily Salmon's out wide. You know, can they find her? Oh, not with that ball, they can't. Come on." They were going for.
I mean, at this point, the Arsenal dominate women's football media thing is almost a meme, isn't it?
It is, because
I will say as well, very noticeable once again, which prominent women's football journalists made the effort to go and cover the games this weekend.
Yes. Yeah. Girls on the Ball went down to Totton. I saw that. And I think they went to Appleton as well for Sunderland. So did Tom Gary.
Tom Gary was at Gateshead.
I think Megan Fringer was there today at Manchester with Chloe, wasn't she?
She was.
So yeah, it's nice to. You just want a good mix of games, don't you?
It's more and more. It's weird as the women's game grows. You kind of notice which journalists are brilliant and which ones were good because they were the main ones in a very small pond.
I suppose.
And I've reached that point where people listen to them and everything when they're there, and they're just kind of coasting with it.
Well, it's competition. The more options you've got, the more you're likely to find a favourite. Yeah, 6 minutes of added time here then. Can Villa
kicked up in the air by Lucy Parker.
Well, is it really a football match if you haven't been kicked in the air by Lucy Parker?
Oh, and of course, we're in 2026, and people still can't pronounce Frida Nielsen-Mornum's name properly. Not like they're being paid for it or anything.
That wasn't a yellow. Yeah, it's not a yellow card. I'd like to see a replay, please, and I'll give you my. But she did make contact, didn't she? No. Oh well.
Eddie
At least
Roebuck
they're out of the
is
cup.
going to have an absolute cracker of a black eye, by the way, because the way that bruise is developing.
The way it's, yeah.
Like the
Yeah, I was
camera
gonna
was,
say,
camera was at least 50 yards away from her, and she was just in the
You
background.
just
It's
see.
like, oh no!
Right, full time. Hull City 2, Birmingham City 6. And it looks like Charlton may even have a 9th. And so string is 8 at the moment. Good catch by Roebuck. Very good. Last couple of minutes then. And we'll see what happens. And it's 9. Gillian Kenny with the 9th for Charlton. Oh, in the first minute of added time.
That wasn't far away from Caitlin Ford as well. Trying to find the third.
Let's have a look. 3 is just greedy. They don't need 3. And just try and find space on her right foot. Oh, just wide of that bottom corner, wasn't it? Yeah.
On the plus side, if Eddie Roebuck does use dark eyeshadow, she'll only need to use half the amount for the next couple of weeks. Because
blend it in.
Just blend a little.
Oh, bless her. I was going to say, because as a goalkeeper, your eyes are quite an important tool, isn't it, to see where the ball's coming from.
Although, as we know, depth perception has been proved to be slightly less important than previously thought with Hannah Hampton.
Well, exactly. Hannah Hampton proving everyone wrong.
Yeah, Ebony Salmon is having one of those days. I think is the kindest way of putting it, because she just had the ball back literally just behind her. And
Anna Patton having a run there. Oh, Ebony, man. And this is what I'm saying. Is this still the right environment for her? Because there's just, more often than not, it's this kind of performance rather than the positive performances we have seen. So it's a case of you want what's best for her and the environment that's best for her. But
you get
yeah, I mean, is this the right environment?
If she did drop to a WSL2 team, she would be. She looks like a player a little low on confidence. Yes,
and I think maybe a bit like what Katie Robinson's done. WSL2, maybe get a good bit of rhythm, be a starter, be in that or in a winning environment. Because Villa is very much a very gritty environment to be in. A win is not guaranteed at all. So maybe that's what she needs for a bit, even if it is just a loan out for the next couple of months to get her confidence back. But yeah, you just think there's been a couple of times there where if she'd got her feet right, maybe something could have came from it. But it's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate.
You do wonder if clubs like Villa.
No, Tanana have got. No. I also follow Lazio, just in case that wasn't obvious to anyone. In injury time. Thank you both for keeping me updated, but not the update I wanted. Annoyingly.
And there we are. There is the final whistle of yet another.
And there we have it. There we have it. Arsenal 2, Villa 0, and they're into the hat, along with all of the other WSL teams. And another couple of outliers, which we're about to go through now. So let's have.
Which is going to be depressing because it's going to be Chatham Town versus Arsenal at Boreham Wood in the next round. And again, no disrespect to Chatham Town, but
no, indeed. Right then, let's have a look. Yeah, so the 95th minute, 5th minute stoppage time to Nana get a goal. If only VAR ruled it out, Not the best return to competition for Lazio after Christmas, but they go again in the cup during the week. Oh, goal given. There we go. Zach said, thank you so much for going live today. And it's been on off, signing off. See you Wednesday. Yes, see you Wednesday, Zach. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure as always. And Charlton 10. Charlton 10. Dear me. Right. Okay. So look. Gillian Kenny again. With the brace. That's mad. What a scoreline for Charlton.
And that's when I suppose you start asking the question of, okay, at what point with the FA Cup do we need to start considering that maybe in the third, fourth round, fifth round, that there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to. I know you'd like the romance of the cup, but there's got to be a way to avoid, because these results don't help anybody really, do they? They're just kind of like.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we delay the entry of WSL and WSL 2 teams for another round, maybe. So WSL don't come into the 5th round, or something. I don't know.
On the one hand, I suppose you've got people saying, well, it devalues the competition. But on the other hand, to play 7 preliminary rounds and then get hammered 9-10-0, the moment a decent level team turns up, you kind of think,
yeah. It's hard, isn't it? Yeah, I think it needs a restructure of some sort. Because now, if we go through it, we've got Spurs, City, Brighton, Chatham Town, Sheffield United, Liverpool, Manchester United, Oxford United, Bristol City, Arsenal, Charlton, and Birmingham City.
You do have the problem as well that people kind of expect in the Women's FA Cup that by you won't get lower division teams. You won't get Macclesfield, Crystal Palace thing happening. You won't get. You won't even get a championship team dropping a WSL team.
No.
Really, because of the gap. And it's
because we saw, with Newcastle, West Ham, that was people said, oh, that's a possible cup set. But yeah, it wasn't at the end of the day, was it? So because you're right, that gap is still just too big. It'd be interesting, Birmingham City coming up against and Charlton, if they then get a WSL side, what they do.
I think it depends on the WSL side. If it's West Ham or less, if it's West Ham, then it's interesting. If it's Man United,
then maybe not. No, and even that's a shame because they're very, very good sides. So yeah, Charlton's still going, by the way, into the 11th minute of stoppage time. However, it could just be BBC Sport, but it is looking like 10-0 might be their final score. But yeah, Inter still 2-1 up. Thank you very much for that one. And let's have a little look. Because I also talked about Liga FA this afternoon. Sevilla, Sociedad. Oh, they're still playing. So they won't tell me. I will go on to flash score now or live score.
The main problem as well is also the amount of effort it takes to find even third tier scores.
I'm over 18, thank you. Live score, you've got to confirm you're over 18 to see that. Okay. Still 0-0 in Sevilla Sociedad's 38 minutes. Very good. I also saw, I just want to say this really quickly, for Liga FA, lots of people saying, it's boring, there's no fight at the top, blah, blah, blah. But if you take Barcelona out of it, you've then got a good chunk of teams from 3rd to 12th, maybe. And there's not that many points between each of the clubs. So you've still got some drama on your hands there. And then it's just the bottom 3. Alhama and Logroño got promoted this season. They are 14th and 15th. But Levante are in 16th place, bottom place, with only 5 points this season. Only won 1 game. So at the minute, And remember, their league's a little bit bigger, so they have got 2 relegation spots. So there is some drama in that league. You just know where to look if you take Barcelona out of it. Just noticing Serie B, San Marino Academy are in the league. Yes, hey, we've got there's some really good teams and really fantastic names of teams as well. The further down you go, as we've mentioned when we go a bit rogue on a Wednesday as well. I was going to say Addison's joining us. Hello, Addison. Just about to wrap up. But yeah, full-time Charlton 10, Swindon Town 0. Oh, what a good afternoon for Charlton. But yeah, Paul, for you. So Arsenal, it looks like they were going to win pretty much throughout. Was there anything Villa could have done differently, or was it just there's still that gap there between the two at the minute?
I mean, Zach made the point about how they could potentially, how Villa could potentially have adjusted their style of play, but the trouble is when you've got Kim Little making runs like she did for the first goal and just bursting through and the timing and stuff, that's just quality, isn't it? That's not.
Yes.
That's not something you can deal against, is it, Nancy? Indeed. What do you think that I could have done differently? And don't say, well, they haven't got that amount of money, and Mark Skinner probably wouldn't. Man United probably got in first, but. You know, if you're Villa, you'll look at that and go, "Well, it's out the way now, isn't it?" And this is the trouble. The trouble with the WSL is still you get the feeling a lot of the teams, even the WSL teams who get Arsenal or Chelsea, just go, "Well, if we don't win, it's the league's more important anyway. We'll turn up and we'll play."
Something out of the way, isn't it? Lazio's got a red card. Oh, Lazio got a red card in the 11th minute. Karczewska for unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh.
Nikola Karczewska briefly of Spurs.
I thought I recognised the name, yeah. Right, can't wait to watch those highlights back then. That sounds great. Because, of course, DAZN pick and choose what they show. So there's only, I think there was two yesterday they showed. Sorry. And then today I think was only 2 or 3 as well. So it's hard when you're trying to keep up to date with so many scores. You can't watch what's happening. So yeah, Chris just confirming that there. So there we go. The food and wine hamper in the officials' changing room. Right then. So I think it's just a case of if you haven't got the players, you can only set up the best you can. As we've seen throughout the pyramid as well, you can only play with the players you have, funnily enough. But yeah, we've seen some fantastic results, brilliant goals as well. And it looks like Chatham Town and Oxford are our lowest remaining teams left in the competition.
So we know who Arsenal and Man City are playing in the next.
Guarantee that'll be the matchup, won't it? But yeah, no surprises, unfortunately. But we shall see. Usually the draw is very close, so it's usually like tomorrow or Tuesday, isn't it?
I wonder which social media influencer they'll get in to cause controversy this time around.
It's us. Well, that's the thing, because they were doing Monday the 19th. Oh, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock on YouTube. Also be streamed on Channel 4 as well. Let's have a look. Have we got any details about who is who's presenting it?
If it's Channel 4, you get the feeling they might want something a little more serious than
yes.
Vibes only.
Progress Live,
normal players, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, no, nothing's mentioned anywhere, so I'm assuming it'll be someone good and proper, shall we say, for that one. But yeah, I think that is about time to wrap up. So thank you to everyone who joined us for our surprise watch along this afternoon. It was all good fun. When I realised I wasn't actually going out to watch a game, I was like, let's watch it together, shall we? So today was in conjunction with the Whole 115 Yards, which is my personal football podcast and social media account, where I've got my winter transfer tracker at thewhole115yards.com. But of course, we're in partnership with the Absolute Football Podcast, because if you watch us on a Wednesday, I host the Women's Football Show as well. I'm all over the place. So yes, that's why we're doing it together today. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. Paul, thank you for jumping on as well. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to Emma and Chloe who tried to join us. But that darn technology just got in the way once again. And thank you to everyone in the chat who put their comments down and wanted to interact with us. We really do appreciate it in keeping us up to date. And final 1-0 tonight. You know what? That's a really good result for Tanana. It really is. They were promoted this season. So to go against Lazio, who were best of the rest last season, it's a very good result indeed for them. So like I said, looking forward to those highlights. But yeah, we're back as normal. Wednesday evenings, we do the Absolute Women's Football Show. It's usually me, Paul, and a rotating cast, rotating panel, bringing you all the latest news from the world of women's football. So 8:30, we'll see you on Wednesday. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. And go like, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do across social media to keep up to date with when we might be going live once more. So yes, that was Arsenal 2, Villa 0, unfortunately. And we'll see you back Wednesday with the results. Yep, usual show, and of course the fixtures for the 5th round proper of the FA Cup. So thank you and goodbye.